Okay, there it goes. It finally worked. We're gonna turn around just a little bit. Let's try it out on my end. Yeah. I'll wait till everyone gets in. I need to go to Ashley's channel and copy and paste the merch link because I can't remember it off the bat. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I'm doing a hiccup. Let me see if they're still available. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Aussie Animations. Can you hear me okay? I hope that this works. Because I'm using my regular OBS. Rather than, you know, my usual, okay. Good. I need to I need to put a message in the chat. That I'll start working. There we go. Okay, now I need to send this stream to Ashley, that way she can come in if she wants and do a boot. So how are you today, Aussie Animations? Because you're the only one that's here right now. Oh, no wonder. I haven't posted on Twitter yet. That's good. That's good. I love how the first half of the stream, like the first like 3, well, it's gonna be continuous, but it's Zelda music. Okay. Hello. Okay, I posted it on Twitter. Okay. I need to change scenes. There we go. And I need to pull up the... to do a pop-out chat so I can actually keep an eye out. Sorry. Oh man, Emperor's New Groove is one of my favorite movies ever. I love it so much. Thank you. Thank you for blessing me. Also, don't mind the Soul Eater references. I was trying to draw something, but then this took over my mind and I couldn't get the print idea out of my head, so just don't mind that. I have to move these. I did have a good nap. I slept probably the best I've slept in like 4 months. And it's, yes, I agree with favorite Disney movies because I love Nightmare Before Christmas and I love a Goofy movie and I love Emperor's New Groove. It's so good. It's just top tier. How great my SAI is now trying to mess up on me. Thanks. Oh, never mind. We got it. Okay, I think I'll have to work like, even though you guys can't see the actual screen, I don't think. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, you're gonna see this on screen, so I mean, browser, get new, wait, that's not the one. Hold on, we're having technical difficulties because I didn't know that. It's a window capture. God, I hope so. I think it is. Okay. Is it this one? Yes. Do that. Put that underneath everything. Yeah, that should be good because I'll be reading the chat. Okay. Yeah, today is Remembrance's anniversary. I think. I got the. Hold on. Now I gotta go look, cause I'm doubting myself. Let's see when Remembrance was uploaded, cause I'm thinking it was today. I think. Whoops, and names, cause I can't remember anything. Short-term memory loss. Yeah, March 11th, 2016. Yeah, I was right. So my brain hasn't, failed on me. Just kidding. Yeah, today is, remember, the Remiversary. And, I don't blame Ashley for, um, uh, what is it? For not remembering, because she's got a lot of stuff to deal with while, I don't really have much to deal with, like in real life. So plus I have a weird memory for things, because I can remember somewhat, um, what is it? Like game releases and stuff, but yet I can't remember, my address half the time. So, but yeah, I don't blame her. The good thing is that, um, she remembers now. That's all that matters. Cause she's a good being, and she does her best. And that's all that anyone could ever ask for. I just find it really ironic right now that even though I'm drawing My Little Pony, I'm listening to Zelda music. Zelda boss music, to be exact. Because it's just like, are we? What's happening? Time to work on Flurry. On Flurry Heart. Oh god, I just cringed. Oh gosh, what is this song? Oh yeah, it's the Beast Cannon theme. It's my favorite. It's my favorite boss battle music from Twilight Princess. Yeah, that's my life. I can relate, because literally, it's like, oh yeah, I'm drawing like super sad stuff, but yet, in the background, I'm playing Gordon Ramsay just screaming at the top of his lungs. So it's just like, need to push this leg back a little bit. I feel like I'm playing feet stance. Erase this. Who cares if it looks very odd, because this is going to be the rough edge. Sadly, I didn't get to play Kingdom Hearts. I had to sit and watch the cutscenes because somebody had already spoiled the ending for me. And I wouldn't be able to sleep unless I knew what happened. So, I missed out on all the fun of the game. But that's okay. Also, like the Arendelle thing and stuff, is fine. Just try and keep it spoiler free in the chat, because I don't want anybody else's experience to be, to be hurt. Because they'd be like, wait, this happened in Kingdom Hearts 3? Like mine was. Is it? I'm gonna have to change that footing, because that's killing me. It's like, no, you're fine. I promise you're fine. Trust me, I would have been a lot more harsher if you had actually done something um, worth apologizing for. I promise. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. Can you guys hear the music okay? 'Cause I feel like it's still too loud for... Oh, Ashley messaged back. Okay. That's good. I love drawing Daybreaker so much. Like, or not Daybreaker, Nightmare Star. Oh my gosh, Ashley's gonna kill me. Sorry, Ashley. Her name is Nightmare Star. I was watching a royal problem earlier today. There's that. I need to make her horns more prominent. I want to have her hooves like put in front of her, like she's beckoning them. Come into my hooves. I promise I won't kill you fast. I'll make it slow and painful. That's true. That's true. I read the script, and it's sad. Plus the trailer that she made for it, was it the day before yesterday? I think. That's only just a little taste of what's to come. How do hooves work? Y'all better get your bodies ready, because it's gonna be a ride. Happy Ramiversary! Because, oh my gosh. Yo, I woke up from a nap, and I was, I'd woke up from a nap, and I was doing, I was doodling, because I had a dream, about, like, a crossover, so I was wanting to draw it before it faded, and I looked at the date, and I'm like, oh wait, today's Ramiversary, and then, like, a print popped up in my head, and I was like, gotta draw it. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups, I got the sneezes. What is happening? I'm gonna make her horn bigger. And then kind of put a crown on her, but we all know that the crown's gonna be difficult, so it's gonna be a placeholder. And then need more flames, possibly add her wings. Oh, does that help with, like, the hiccups are not coughing, sneezing. That's what's happening with this print right now. Like, I think I'm gonna have to like resize it because everything just wants to run out of space. But I feel like that's all my prints. Because I want Nightmare Star like towering over them. Like immensely towering over them. Because where she's like the big bad villain. Like I want her presence to be known. However, I might do that. I feel like that's better. Because I don't want the entirety of her wings to be shown. Because I want to give it more depth. It's a Dorito Queen! Hello! I really want to give like a drawing depth, so... Oh, thank you! Even though it's in a rough sketch stage. I'm still trying to like edit everything in. I love Nightmare Star. She's such a queen. She's such an icon. The only queen. Her and Ashley is the only queen I stand. Because I want the flames to like go over them. Like they're being swallowed. Because I feel like that would be a more... what is it called? We're all hail the Dorito Queen. Can we get a hashtag all hail Dorito Queen trending? But like I feel like that's a more what is it? Epic way. Wow, that's a word I haven't used since like 2012. Epic. It's so epic, dude. Aww. I love, like, just bless. Nacho cheese. God, the irony of Ganondorf's theme being played while I'm drawing Nightmare Star is just iconic. It's so fitting. I kind of like Pringles, just so you know. Those are... Oh no. What did Zelda say? The first episode of Friendship is Magic that legit made you cry. Oh man, actually, there's not a lot of, what is it? There's not a lot of episodes that have made me cry. Banned. Banned for that fun. Just kidding. But, the one episode that, like, had me, I was shaking. I was crying so hard. Because I have never related, never related so hard to something. It was the Tantabus episode. And whenever Luna, admitted that she was the one who created the Tantabus, because, she never wanted to forgive herself for what they did. Guess that's my punishment. But, like, whenever Luna had said that she had made the Tantabus just so she could remind herself of her mistakes, I was, like, in tears, sobbing profusely, and because, you know, people were like, well, why do you stay in the past so much? Like, why are you very, like, why don't you just, like, why don't you just forget it and move on? I physically can't. Because I've been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. So, like, I really can't properly move on. Yeah, there is proof of, Ashley crying, to the Crusaders of the Lost Mark. But, and it's, like, you know, I can't really escape it, so technically I make my own demons, technically not. They're caused by, you know, certain people. But other than that, it's just, that was the one episode where I was like, you know what, if anybody is ever like, you know, Luna never does anything, Luna's edgy, I'm just like, no, she's just traumatized, and she's scared. She's just very scared, and she's, you know, lonely. Because, I mean, you know, if somebody was to ever be like, okay, let's see, it's the same thing with Tempest, like, Tempest Shadow. Like, I was in tears because, whenever, what is it? Whenever Tempest was, like, telling her story, quote-unquote telling it, basically singing it in, the My Little Pony movie, I was, like, vividly, reliving, like, a bunch of things that, you know, if I had chosen a different path, I would basically be the same as Tempest. Where it's like, I would have, you know, no friends. I would always truly be alone. You know, I would have made a lot of mistakes in my life. I would have been going down a really, really bad path. And, you know, friends and, you know, like, just people that I care about have really, like, reached out and kind of pulled me into the light. Like, I just looked over at the chat and I'm just like, y'all are so nice. Me already in tears. Just because people are nice. I love you too, Ash. Yeah, because like a lot of people think that that episode is like very edgy and very like, oh well, Luna did it to herself, and it's like, yeah, because like, and I hate to get super duper deep, but like while drawing Ram, because Ram is, you know, what vividly makes me happy. But that like Luna doing that was a form of self-harm. Because she wasn't showing the pain on the outside, she was showing it more so on the inside. And once it had like escaped into the like in quote unquote into the outside world, people then realized, oh wait, this isn't healthy. And it's just a form of, you know, of causing harm to yourself. It doesn't have to be visible. It could be, you know, mental stuff too. Also, my cat is snoring so loud. Like, I paused and I heard her all the way across the room. She's just going at it. But, and like, I'm actually really glad that like the episode was like aired the way it was, because you know because if it was to like go any deeper, I feel like they would have been like, you can't really, you know, show this to kids. But the way that they handled it as like a, you know, as an actual nightmare was probably the best way to go about it. Um. Oh, it's Possum. It's my baby. She's currently asleep on my bed and just snoring. What song is this? Oh, um, but another thing is like another episode that got me close to tears. Um, was um I'm not. I was gonna say, well, um, probably Starlight's reformation. I can't pronounce that word, but the one where she turns good, but she like travels through time and tries to mess everything up. The lesson in that was very. I mean, it was okay, but Twilight's speech at the end was what got me. Um, yeah. Yeah, some fandoms can be weird like that sometimes. Are they another oh, this isn't My Little Pony related, but it's Zelda related. Um, but in Hyrule and Hyrule Warriors, um, Sia, she's like the main antagonist. I love her so much, and nobody really understands why I love her. But the reason why is because she's so relatable in a way. Because it's not like, you know, okay, strip away the, like her being a sorceress and all that stuff. She was in love, and all she wanted was to be with that person. And she, like, she, quote unquote, like, made a pact with, like, a demon, quote unquote, Ganon, to try and get what she wanted. And he just, that's me. Actually, that's me. But, like, she was in love, and she just wanted to be with Link. And even though, you know, she knew that, oh, he's supposed to be with Zelda, you know, there we go. It's just, that's all she wanted. And yeah, she went about it the wrong way, but I mean, if you get desperate for something, you start, like, trying. Like, you just start, like, your mind just goes into, like, well, you know, I need to, you know, I need to make this happen. I need, like, this needs to happen, etc., etc. That's why she became, like, my first, online muse. Yeah. Oh man. Every time I say like the struggle of balancing hostile and magical, all I can think about is Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is so good. Like, my job here is done, but you didn't do anything. Leaves. Like, that's what okay. I keep recognizing the music that I'm playing, and I'm just like, what is this? I know I've heard it before. Whoa, my stop is freaking out. I was drawing shipping art before I fell asleep, because I done like a small little sketch. Like it was maybe like a, what is it? It's like maybe a 5-minute sketch, and it was just. I may post it once I finish it. Who knows? But it was top quality. It was based on the song Magnet from Vocaloid. Because I couldn't get it out of my head, so I was just like, well, we'll just take it and run. Yeah. Um, have you seen those statues? Well, they're not really statues. They're more like, maybe they're like figurines. But somebody had made and produced like these little figures of the Equestria girls, or not Equestria girls, but like what the main six would look like as humans. And it was like, I think it was called like, oh god, I'm gonna butcher it. I'm gonna butcher it so bad. It's like by Shoujo. Shoujo? Everybody's just cringing right off the bat. But they were really cute, but they're like $100. think they're on pre-order currently. Yeah! Yeah, the little Japanese ones. I hope they make a Sunset Shimmer 1. Boy, if they make a Luna one, like, I'd gladly give up a kidney for it. I have, like, just willingly give up a leg for it. I was wondering, I was like, did my music die? What's happening? Sketch out these wings. So I think I also have to bring out the armor on them. I can't remember if they have armor on them or not. No, Daybreaker does. I can't remember. Not Nightmare Star. Oh, thank you. Thanks. It's an avocado. Thanks. Oh. Doing all. Okay. So I do know that I need to go ahead. Ooh. Okay, this hoof needs to move over. Because that's ridiculous. It needs to move. There. Then maybe this should move as well. Oh, I need to add her little, what you call it, the little hair swoosh. Do that, hopefully, and then throw it around the neck. Need to pull up my references. Okay, I'm gonna bring that. Like a brownish one. Maybe that. Yeah. Okay. Let me take a sip of my lemonade real quick. Okay. Okay. Question for the chat. I wanna see who like what result you think would be better. Should I do it in my usual style? Or should I attempt the painting style like... Let me pull it up. Find it. Or should I try it with this style? And it's fine. This stream is about talking about whatever. I'm just doodling. Y'all can chat. It's perfectly fine. But should I attempt my usual style, or should I be courageous and try the paint style? Because if the paint style don't work, I can easily do it in my style. Same with my style. I can redo it. Give it a second that way. I can see if anyone answers. Okay, so there's one vote for my style. I wish I drank my lemonade, sorry. Oh, that's gonna change. I'm gonna change music. Oh man. Well, we gotta. Hold on, I gotta. I think I'm just gonna do it in my style, and then like try and paint the background. I'm gonna start off with the children first. Is that easier for me to line? Ooh, actually. I might actually try this in the binary pen, because I really liked how it looked for my little icon. It feels like it's going a whole lot smoother than. Well, I can't believe I have to do this, but where I need to pull up my references. My references for Flurry, because I can't remember them. I'm having a brain fart. Hello? What is happening? What just happened? Okay. I don't want to question it. Copy image. Oh man, is this Stone Tower Temple? I love Stone Tower Temple. It was one of my favorite dungeons from Majora's Mask. It's so good. And always like, this is gonna sound like super nerdy, but like I always imagined this is how like a more without like the singing in the background. I feel like this is more of a like well, Kara, get the words out. This is a more like if there was like people who prayed to Nightmare Star, that this would be like what their temple would be like, if that makes any sense. There's just something so like whimsical about it, and just so like mesmerizing. Plus, you know that no matter if there's like a dictator or something, that people's gonna like support it. So I mean, who's to say that there isn't like any worshippers of Nightmare Star in remembrance? Because I mean, I'd be up for it. Okay, so I need to curve this around. Do that. Oh, the saddest song from Twilight Princess. This one, Link Will Save Us. What is it? The song that plays whenever you have to travel back to tell the people about their children's fates and stuff. That one is probably the only music in Twilight Princess that will make me cry. What do you think will bring more tears? Excited to see what this is. With that crisp color. Oof. Okay, I feel like Rem will be more emotional driven, while everybody will cry because of My Little Pony Season 9 because it's nostalgic. Like the end of an era is ending. Meanwhile, like Rem plays on emotional stuff, because it's like y'all are just not ready. I was thinking about resizing that, but now I'm just like yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Well, see, like, because where we haven't really seen trailer, the full episodes, we've only seen trailers, it's very hard to tell, like, what will actually be sad. Because, I mean, you never know. They could pull a fast one on us and be like, oh, you thought, like, everyone was gonna be happy and carefree? No, they're all dead. Like, Gen 5 is happening. You want to know why? Because everyone died. Like, they could do that. But I mean, you know, you never, like, I can't really say for sure, if that makes sense. This needs to go up just a little bit to match. Yeah, there we go. Because, I mean, well, okay, so, like, I can't really say for certain. I just can't. Well, I know it's unlikely. I'm giving, like, what is it? I'm giving, like, like an example. We could all end up like Applejack's parents, I mean. Because you see how blissfully see those types of fan fictions always mess me up because like there's so many like headcanons now like about video games and stuff like that absolutely they start to make sense after a while, and it's just like, wait a second, what if this is if everyone dies in the season finale, everyone on this stream at least owes me bragging rights. Everyone has to allow me to have bragging rights for at least a month. Ooh, I love Oreo churros. They're so good. There's a restaurant back in my hometown that like had like the Oreo churros and it was so good. Yo, what if Celestia and Luna die? Like, what if? It's like everything's all nice and happy. Meanwhile, you know, into the future, we just look and everyone's fine except for Celestia and Luna, who are dead. It's like, okay, thanks. Thanks, creators. Oh my gosh! Hello! Hello! Awesome, I swear, please don't get up here and try to cause mayhem. I love you so much, my sweetheart, but you need to not. Awesome, please. I'm begging you as your mother. Just... Awesome. Hold on, I need to just... Okay, if you can sit there and be good, you can stay. You can sit there and look pretty, but right now, I'm working. My blood pressure because of my cat is what's up right now. Oh yeah, I've seen fan art of that and it kills me every time. And like, that's what drew me to Remembrance at first, because it was such an interesting take on how Twilight would live on. There is no way to stop the sad because it's always happening. I live for feels. Possum. Possum. Ooh. Hold on. Come here. Come here. I don't trust you. I love you, but you need to not. You want to purr? You want to purr into the mic? Show everyone that you're here. Can you hear her purring? Cat ASMR. It's just her purring into the mic. You want to tell everyone that you're here? You don't want to talk? Okay. Go on. Go lay down. Good girl. Okay. Sorry, we had cat shenanigans happening. It was my gosh. Ooh woo, what's this? I got a notification on Twitter. Aw, thank you. It always makes me really happy when people are like, I love your work, you inspire me. And it's just like, wait, I inspire you? What? Ooh, can I tell you guys a story, can I have a story time on on stream real quick? This is about, me in high school. Because it's very, like, it's, one of the main reasons why I'm very adamant in what I do, and why I'm very adamant on having, on doing support. Like, being supportive, that's the word. I keep fumbling over my words. I'm still trying to, like, process everything. Okay, so basically in high school, I was very introverted and I was peer pressured into a lot of things, and like, I had a brief summary of it on my Twitter at one point, and like it got way too dark. So I ended up deleting the thread, but basically in high school, like, I was very introverted. I didn't really go outside a lot. I can count on my fingers how many times I like went to a friend's house and like spent the night with them. And it was very, like, I was very unwanted as a friend, because I was very weird and like I had a lot of issues, I was dealing with like a lot of things in my life, so nobody really wanted to be around me. But like, hold on. I'm like trying to focus on Galaxy, and this is, hold on. I gotta redraw her body because it's not looking right now. But like I got bullied a lot, and I told myself, oh, like a long time ago, that, you know, if I was to ever start like posting my art online, because art was my venting place. That was the only place where I felt okay. Possum, ooh. It was the only place where I felt legitimately okay, and I felt safe. And I made a promise to myself that if I ever started posting online, that I would always keep being like supportive of other people, because, you know, I know what it's like to, you know, be alone. I know what it's like to go through some stuff, and I don't ever want anybody to go through that. And like that's why I try my hardest to like be friends with people. And, you know, if they need somebody, I try to help them out. And then, you know, for people who are very like bullying, stuff like that. Awesome, you were gonna knock that over. Okay. If she knocks it over, it's done. Like, she knocks it over. But, hold on, I'm just gonna erase this part, because that's annoying me greatly. I can't remember how I sketched her out now. Okay, so that was, okay. So let me try re-sketching this out. But you're like, I wanted, what I've always wanted was like a community where it was supportive, everyone supported one another. Because, you know, yes, there's awful things that happen in the world, and, you know, there's no way that everyone can ever erase the bad in the world. But for some reason, I've always wanted a place where people can come and, you know, like just joke around, have fun, joke about things, and like be okay with it. I mean, yeah, there's some jokes that, you know, shouldn't be said. And of course, you know, if it ever gets out of line, you know, I'll definitely be like, hey, that isn't okay here, you know. But all in all, I want a place where people can be okay. Like they can be comfortable with, you know, being who they are. Hold on. Go lay down. Go not. Go not. There you go, play with your toy. There you go. Okay. She's playing with her toy very loudly right now. But that's what I've always wanted in life, was just have a place where everyone can just be themselves. You know, who cares if, you know, who cares if you have, you know, anxiety? Who cares if you have, like, you know, schizophrenia. Who cares if you have, you know, antisocial personality disorder? Who cares if you have this? Who cares if you have that? It's a place where you can feel welcome. Like you can just be a part of something and be happy. And I know that I won't be able to, you know, if somebody does step on a line, I know that I won't be able to like rein them fully in. But I mean, I know that I'll be able to say wholeheartedly, I know that way I can say full-heartedly that, you know, they don't belong on, you know, on underneath my name. Like, you know, a fan of mine wouldn't really say that, because I want to be known for positivity, nothing else. I want to be known for positivity. And just, I don't know. I do know that I love Lynn dearly, but like ever since I received this ref, it has literally killed me inside. So I want to fix this. I don't think I can though. Oh no, can I not? Oh. There we go. I mean, that's a very crappy job, but at least that, okay. Okie doke, that looks better. And yeah, sometimes you just gotta put the past behind you. And that's what I want to be able to, you know, help people do. Another another thing that really keeps me going is my late grandmother. I've talked about her quite a lot, but her and my grandfather were two of my biggest supporters, and they always encouraged me to, you know, keep going, that no matter what happened, that, you know, I had to keep going. And they always made sure that I was, you know, happy and safe. And if like anything ever did happen, I was taken care of. Because they had raised me from when I was a child up until, let's see, think it was senior year that my grandmother passed away. And then it was November of my sophomore year. No. No. Yeah. No. It was either freshman or sophomore year in college. And, losing, like, when I lost them, it was very, like, heart-wrenching. It's, like, my mom, my grandmother especially, because it was just, there was such an emptiness about me. And, like, I can say this now, because, you know, I understand that, you know, I was empty. And it was just very different. And I, like, you know, not to pat Ashley on the back, because, you know, her word speaks for herself, but Rem was one of the things that actually got me through my grandfather's passing. And the song Forever from what's that? 6 or 7. Awesome. I think it might have been 6. But Ram helped me be able to process grief properly. God, I hope this stream is running, because otherwise I would be talking to myself for a solid, or I'd say a solid 30 minutes. But it looks fine, so, but, like, it was very, oh gosh, I don't know, I'm struggling with words. It was one of the things that, like, kept me grounded, I guess, to the world. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. But it was like, it was one of those things where it was like Remembrance and Zelda were the only thing that really kept me going, because they gave me something else to focus on, and they gave me ways to deal with my grief. And I had even made like a speed paint dedicated to my grandmother and grandfather, you know, like in honor of remembrance, because it was just such a life-changing thing. And like I don't think that, because, you know, nobody really knows what went down on my side, because, you know, family members, they can only see so much, but it was such a revolutionary type of thing, because it was so just, it was so weird, because before my grandmother had passed, she had always talked about me doing like great things, and, you know, it was the usual like pep talk where, you know, if you're good at something, then you're gonna, you know, be great at it. And um, she was, um, she was so excited to hear that, you know, I was getting back into my art, and, you know, I was wanting to put forth effort into my art again. And whenever I signed up for Remembrance, that was when she was starting to get, like, super sick because she had a stroke. And it was going pretty bad. But once I got the part as an artist for Remembrance, I remember I was like, somebody actually wants my art. Like, it's not just like, you know, favorites on DeviantArt. Somebody actually wants my art to, you know, to show. And then, when, like, it just seemed so surreal because before, it was like, hold on, I'm like trying to get the timeline together because my memory keeps going in and out. It was like before I got the part, she had already passed, but I was becoming more dedicated in my work because she had always, you know, told me, you know, keep it up, that I was going to do great things. And then this, hold on, I'll get back to that story because my memory is going in and out. But anyway, Nightmare Star is so hard to learn. Yeah, definitely. This is the most, like, is this Skyloft? It is. I knew it. At first I was like, wait, why would anybody think I would spool Remembrance? And I'm like, oh wait, that's a part of the tea. I don't like spoiling stuff from series, because I want to surprise everyone. Yeah, I'm really glad I did too, because in college it had got especially hard because I didn't. College is a very picky subject with me, because that was the whenever my grandfather did pass away. That is the a-hole chimera era, because I was dealing with grief in a very bad way, and I was lashing out a lot, and I was isolating myself, and it got to the point where I was like, because I'd had a therapist. His name was Adam, and I love Adam. I wish I could go back and see him, but sadly I do not live near the university anymore. But it had got so bad that, like, even Adam was like, yeah, like, the way that your friends have treated you is pretty bad, but, you know, you also gotta admit that you're acting pretty bad as well. And I'm like, oh wait, you're right. I am kind of acting like a a-hole. And like, you know, looking back on it, I'm like, yeah, I was, but at that point in time, you know, I had just you know, lost my father figure in life, and everybody was, you know, they were like, well, you know, you need to stop lashing out, you need to stop this, you need to stop that, and I'm like, I can't. And, you know, losing people to suicide is hard as well. There was a comic that I had read where somebody had, what was it? It was like somebody had compared the stages of grief to a ball in a box, and it was like every time you went to roll the box, the ball would hit this button called the pain button or the grief button, and it would always, you know, no matter where it had happened, you know, you would always feel that grief. It was just a very interesting. I'll have to find the comic and like find the artist who done it. So it was such a brilliant comic. I copied that twice. Okay, so this one. I'm very sorry to hear that as well, Zenblade. Losing someone to suicide is never, ever easy. It will always be one of those things where, just, you know, you can never really express to someone how just how you feel about it. This music is just a little bit too loud for me. On a happier note, because when on a happier note, Possum is. Oh wait, that's Trouble. Trouble, honey. You know it. Hello, Possum. I feel you underneath my leg. On a happier note, it is official. It's been official for a while. I can actually make it to and from Babs. So that's pretty good. I have a way to Babs and I have a way home from Babs. And yeah, like, dealing with grief is so much, I wouldn't say easier, but it's a lot more better when you have friends who actually, you know, who want to help you, who are there for you, and you know, you have a way to like cope with it. God, I hope that's even. It probably isn't. You're fine. I feel more confident with this line art than I have with anything else. I feel like it's because of the binary tool. Everything looks so crisp and sharp, and it's my aesthetic. Oh, thank you. I hope it does. I hope she loves it as well. We're almost done with the line art, thankfully. Now we can get on to coloring, and we can get on to shading. So I'm gonna leave this part blank, that way I can smudge it and make it look like it's fading into the fire. Wait, I need to add the eyebrows onto this. I want to be able to, like, be confident. Ooh. I'm just gonna... Okay. I want to be more confident in doing eyebrows. So I want to be able to pull off, like the hair effect, where it's not just like a single block of color. I have not seen any of the new DuckTales, sadly. However, Ashley, I'm not sure if she's obsessed with it anymore, but she used to love DuckTales. So I remember her, I remember her Skype profile picture being like DuckTales for the longest time. And it used to always make me really giggle. And every time I would receive a message, it would just be that face, and I'm like, there's Ashley. There she is. There she be. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mellow Mert. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Sweet dreams. There's the one. Oh, that's the armor. These are the eyes. I thought. Oh, those are the arms. So this. Oh, I was like, wait a second. Where is this coming from? Okay. Okay. What song is this? Because I know it's it's when Bruce is on the surface and he's like, I shall name this land Bruce Land. And we're all like, honey, no. Wait, the hair's up here. To find the horn again. Let it turn the music. Is this the one that I'm thinking of? Please tell me this is the one. Oh, bless. I want, like, I wanted so bad, like, I want so bad to make a trailer, like they did with Twilight Princess with this song. Like, I want to be able to make, like, either an animatic trailer or what's going on with those wings? Well, either like an animatic trailer or like an actual like animation trailer for this song, because it's one of my favorite unused music pieces from Legend of Zelda. Because they originally had it as the trailer for, like, whenever, if you lingered on the start screen for too long, it would play a trailer and it would have this song playing. And just, oh, I love it so much, and I want so badly to make a trailer for it. Me makes a small RAM trailer for the story so far. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Grab this color. I know Fire Emblem will get me like copyright strike, not striked, but copyright claim. But I'm pretty sure that ooh, wait. Time to delve back into the. Time to delve back into this fandom real quick. Dip my toes in. Yes, I absolutely adore the like Zelda orchestral soundtracks because they're just so good. And yeah, the feels are definitely back. Me will literally, I'll like, because I'm not too sure how. Hello, Lily. Because I'm not too sure how like brony musicians and stuff feel about their work being played on stream and stuff. So I don't really want to use My Little Pony music because either the brony musicians would come after me or the yeah, I know that feeling about the Undertale. Undertale was such a good game. I really I'm really sad that the fandom kind of took it and ran in the not so good way. Good lord, did it have a good run. Yeah, same. Because I'm not too sure what's going on with Deltarune. And I want to try and piece the story somewhat together before I play it. That way I'm like, oh yeah, okay. This goes into this. You know what song I'm gonna play after this. Like, you know what song. Just because. Here we go. I actually made a My Little Pony AU for Undertale. Or an Undertale AU for My Little Pony. Because it was like, Celestial was Toriel, Twilight was was Frisk, Midnight Sparkle was Kara, Asdor was Luna, Rarity was Metaton, Rainbow Dash was Undine, Pinky was Sans, but I think I feel like I think it was like Fluttershy was Papyrus in a way, but not really. And like at one point I'd even done done a specific battle. Yeah, the final boss of the Genocide run is ridiculous. It took me I'd say a solid week of just consistent practice. Like just going back and, you know, practicing, trying again, kept practicing, stocking up on food. Like, it was ridiculous. Although now that I'm getting good with like pony anatomy somewhat, I may do a redo of the AU, because I was really in love with the concept of Rarity being Metaton. I was just, oh darn. Just that, I was like, that's Rarity. If I remember correctly, I even think that Tim was Applejack. Oh wait, was Applejack Alpheus? In a way. I can't remember. It's been quite a bit. Also, I think I may have to quit the stream again because my hand's slowly getting tired, and I gotta get up at like maybe 8 tomorrow. But this print will definitely be finished, and it will be like, I'll ask Ashley if he can put it up on the store for to buy. But I want to thank everyone for coming out again. I know it's really late because it's like 11:55 here. But I want to wish y'all a good night, and thank you once again for coming. Once I finish up a project that I have on the back burner currently, once I finish that up, I will be working on a speed paint while commissions are going on, and that will be on my channel. So I mean, I'm slowly getting back into the rhythm and rhyme of doing speed paints. It's taken a bit. And I really love streaming because I can at least see people's like live reactions to what I do. Um, but like I won't stop streaming, but there will be definitely like more content on my channel than just streams. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. It really means the world to me. And yes, that's it. Like, as cliche as that is, it's just like, that's it. Trust me, it takes a lot to burn me out, and this flame is still going. Even if it's, cause you know, even with commissions, yes, it's still kind of stressful and everything, but I still have a passion for art. That will never, ever disappear. Like, even if I, you know, lose my limbs, if I, like, go blind, whatever, I will still always have a passion for art. So, I don't see myself getting burnt out that much. Plus, there's too many ideas in my head not to put it out on paper, or, like, digital stuff, or, you know, put it out there in the world. Because, like, you know, there's a lot of ideas that I really want to do, and I don't think that anyone else would be able to properly, like, get it out of my head and into the world other than me. Because no matter how hard I try to describe it, there's certain things that I want out into the world. But with that being said, thank you all for tuning in once more. I'm gonna fix me some more lemonade and head to bed. Thank you all. See you later. Bye-bye.